Hello darlings, welcome back to my channel. My name is Coralie. Girl, y'all need to ignore this because I have to wait for it to dry so that I can scrape it off. But anyways, hello darlings, welcome to today's vlog. Today we're going to be prepping for the new semester. I know if you're luckier than me and your semester starts like 1 or 2 weeks, then I'm really happy for you. I start however in like 3 days, so I have to get myself together. However, it's not the only thing I'm doing today, so there's gonna be a few things in the vlogs, but I'm going to put timestamps, so please don't worry about it. This morning we're gonna start by, I'm gonna play around with camera settings because I feel like my camera is always washing me out, and in the literal, I think 4 years I've owned this camera, I have never just sat down and analyzed like what's going on. I've never played with the settings ever. All I've ever done on my camera is like format SD cards. When I'm filming with my phone, I'm usually able to get like a better saturation and less like washed out moments, but with the camera it's always like such like a challenge. It might not be as apparent in this video that I am washed out, but it might be in other videos. And you know, sometimes I try to play with the color correction in Final Cut, which is so hard. I think I might have to like dedicate like at least an hour to kind of learning how to play around and how to color correct. When you're applying mascara, it's supposed to flake off. So I don't know if you guys saw what it just did, but it's supposed to flake off, and then you can go in with like whatever brush you had foundation concealer with. Anyways, okay, so yes, we're gonna do that, and then in the afternoon I'm gonna do some brand things. I'm gonna edit this video. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I actually find something that works. I have the Canon EOS Rebel T6 camera, and I'm gonna try to see like if I can make something work. So I'm gonna bring in my computer and we're gonna do some tests, and I'm gonna bring in a little notepad so I can like take notes of things that are working, things that aren't working, and we'll see what's going on. I'm here. Okay, hello. So basically I did 8 different settings, and I filmed like a close to a 30-second video to kind of, you know, to kind of compare them between one another to see which one I prefer. By the way, I'm currently reading The Invisible Life of Eddie LaRue. I'm very excited. So far so good. I'm really enjoying this book. I did 8 different settings on my camera. I'm not going to compare how I feel about each and every single one of them because, listen girlies, that's the part that's actually going to tell me like what's up. So far I feel like reducing a tiny bit the resolution, not the resolution, sorry, the exposure can help. There's no setting on like cameras to enhance saturation or like warmth, so I'm guessing that's things that you have to do in color correction. So far what I'm seeing, I'm gonna keep the original one because that's like how I usually always am in my videos. I'm gonna tell you the settings that I've done. So mind you, in my setup I have one bright white ring light. There's no warmth in my ring light. It's completely like bright white light. My issue is that I always look washed out. Like I don't look as pigmented and as saturated basically as I look in real life. Like I have some warmth to my skin tone, and so that's kind of what I'm gonna analyze. Okay, I'll be back. I'm so disappointed. What I did, it was very easy for me to identify which ones I didn't want. What I did is I kind of played with the exposure settings and the light auto settings. I'm not sure what any of this means. And so within the exposure settings, I believe you can go as far back as like -3 and 3, but I only played between -1 and 1, right? I found that for that -1/3 was fine. It works okay, but at the same time, like because the bigger tweaks were so like in your face, I did the smallest tweaks. I was left with like the minor tweaks I had done, because all the big tweaks I wrote no because I was like, that's too stark, that's too much. But then it's like I don't notice the difference. So for example, at one point I did the standard exposure and I did the 3 out of 3 light setting, auto light setting. It was okay, but it was like no huge change. Like I couldn't really tell the difference from the first video, like the control video where it's just like no settings, like the normal settings. Then the other setting that I was like, that's not too bad, is like exposure -1/3 and the light 3 out of 3. Again, these are like the smallest tweaks ever, but I was like, yeah, that kind of works. That does kind of work. I'm gonna try one of those settings next time I film a video there. I'm gonna try the other one the other time I film a video there. But what I'm kind of coming to terms with is that I have to learn how to color correct my videos. Let's time lapse, shall we? Okay, so I don't know if you guys can see, oh wait. Here, I just look so much more like pigmented and like my real self. Whereas, oh my God, it keeps overexposing, Jesus. Whereas like right over here, I kind of look like washed out. Like I don't know if you guys can like tell. I think for me, saturation is like a big player, but I also don't want to look too orange. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to look too orange, but I don't want to look like this. I think the final consensus is that I have to work on my color correcting skills, and that's that. So now we're gonna jump onto the whole school prep part of it. Even though I don't want to, we have to like come back to reality. I can't believe I'm starting school again. It's just like, anyways, let's move on. As I'm filming this, as I'm getting ready to set up, do a little bit of a time lapse, teachers keep sending emails. I'm nervous. They make me nervous. Please, I just discovered I have to develop color correcting skills and you're telling me, oh, this module is available. Please! We're gonna create some folders on different platforms. So I'm gonna create the folders on my computer. I'm gonna create the folders on my computer. I'm gonna try to download syllabi, because the last time I said syllabuses, and for a baddie that took Latin for 3 years, I should never be saying syllabuses. It's syllabi. So I'm gonna download those on my iPad. I'm gonna give them a quick read. And then I have a corkboard, and on this corkboard, I usually put all the important dates relating to classes. I'm also gonna put them in my planner. My 2022 planner is available. If you guys don't know, I have a brand, it's called Bold Planners, and I make digital planning goods. And so my 2022 planners are here. I have a daily planner, a weekly planner. I personally, with the daily one, you can use the weekly one. Like my things are very nice. It's very nice and it works so nice. I love her, she's great. Then there's a teacher that has already like given us readings, so I'm gonna see if I can download them. I don't know if I'll like read them today. I'll probably read them tomorrow. That's pretty much it. So we're first gonna start by creating the folders, platforms, checking the syllabi, and then like setting things right. We'll see how much of a crisis I am after that part. Hello, how are you? I hope you're doing great. So this is the corkboard. By the way, I have a video coming up where I try a bunch of perfumes. So we're gonna try one today. This is the Woman by Ralph Lauren. I'm not gonna tell you my thoughts yet, but let me talk about the fact that only 3 teachers had opened up their classes. Well, actually 4, but like, anyways, one has like dates to be determined. But so not all of them have opened up their classes, which means that I'm not able to, you know, write up all the dates yet. As you guys can see in like the time lapse, I was able to do quite a few though, so it's really not that big of an issue. I have like, so far, I think I have 2 preliminary readings to make. It's not necessarily 2 articles, 2 groups, like for 2 different classes from what I've seen. Guess what? Doing readings is the best way to throw yourself back in uni. Can I be honest? I want to do that in my bed. I don't feel like being a real person yet, so I literally got like 3 emails this morning and I had like 2 previous ones. So I'm just gonna try to sort through all of that and then I'm gonna meet y'all back for the reading. For Thursday, which is when I start school, I have 2 articles to read. I just read them, so that's done, thank God. But then for the next week, I have a class, because my classes don't all start this week. Some of them will start next week. And I have a literal 40-page I don't know if it's a chapter, if it's like, I'm guessing it's a chapter, a 40-page chapter to read. So I'm definitely going to have to start on that eventually, probably tomorrow or like, I don't know when, but that's at least gonna take me like an hour, 2 hours. I think it's gonna take me 2 hours, but whatever. I don't even remember reading things that are so like excruciatingly long, but whatever. This is it, you guys. I still technically have some kind of prep to do because some classes haven't necessarily been transparent about the things they want us to read yet, and like they haven't even opened the class. But yeah, thank you for being here for this little vlog situation. I really appreciate your presence. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and comment in the comment section down below other video suggestions or things you'd like to see me do. If you guys like me, my personality, or the content I put right up on YouTube, which is student lifestyle and beauty related, then please feel free to subscribe to this channel. Again, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. This is the first video of 2022, and I want to wish you success in anything that you start, whether it be school success, personal success, work success. I wish you all the best. So yeah, bye.